Actually a fucking joke. Thoughts on Tom hitting the punching machine? I don't know any information about it. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. I don't know what punching machine. I don't know what the story is. He hit a punching machine. What about it? Thank you for the membership, Cody Havel. I appreciate the membership, dude. Thank you. Rip to Shavkat's son and daughter killed by Ngannou. They weren't killed and definitely weren't by Ngannou. He's not out on the loose again. He's not like Dexter, where he's got to quench his thirst of killing. Will you marry me? I won't. Thank you for the $2 Australian. Just chill. Just chill. Am I the only one who doesn't think Illia is official? No, he obviously hasn't officially ducked Arman because the UFC told Arman he's not getting a next title shot. So how can he be ducking someone? I passed the ID test with a pic of Dave Batista. Dave Batista. Who's Dave Batista? Isn't it Mario? Or is that Batista? Is that his first name? Dave? What the fuck? You versus Schmidt, play-by-play, how's it go? I hit Schmidt and he goes, you're fucking messing up my fucking stoicism. And then I push him over and he dies. Boring shit going on with MMA at the moment. Same weird questions in chat. Impression of Dana getting the shits with Marab because he won't shut up. All right, buddy. Fucking shut up, will you, kid? God, this guy won't fucking stop talking. Money on YouTube. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Francis has the taste for death now. I don't think that's what it is. Tom thinks Francis faked his record on the punch machine. Tom, stop giving him layups to fucking dunk you, Tom. But let's be real, chat. Pyfer don't hit harder than fucking Francis Ngannou. Because we recently found out that Gregory Rodriguez hits harder than fucking Joe Pyfer by his Jack Hermanson fight. So let's not just start acting like that punch machine's all that fucking accurate, dude. Honest question, how do you deal with loneliness and inability to be alone? Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm trying to do this to get away from all them thoughts. Honest question, how do you deal with loneliness and inability to be alone? Yeah, friends, gym, whatever, but I don't have any. How do you be alone? You just do it, man. You just be alone forever. It's fun. It gets fun. Start a YouTube channel and you got someone to talk to in a live chat, I guess. Thank you for the 37 months of membership, dude. I don't know. If you don't like it, then you can fix it. You know, you can go find people or something. I'm sure you got cousins or family members, but I don't know, man. I prefer it alone. Impression of CTE Volk seeing Kayla's knob? No. See, at least I'm bigger than you. Hang on a minute. I'm not. I'm actually a lot smaller. I didn't think I'd be a lot smaller than you. It's pretty fucking shocking. Ty for the stream. Have a 12-hour shift making BHO here in Florida. What's BHO? Can I get an impression of Pyfer winning an all-expense-paid trip, but it's to Mexico? I don't want to fucking go to fucking Mexico. I had a fucking tough childhood. Did I tell you about my tough childhood? Yes, Pyfer, you've already told me about your tough childhood. Well, I'm going to tell you again. I noticed everybody having fun, so it's time for me to talk about my tough childhood. Impression of Connor with the trumpet behind him. I will fight under this great organization for free. I don't know. God, my nose is going. Why? Why is it doing that? Is it the stream? Am I allergic to the fucking stream? Why am I doing this all of a sudden? I think I'm allergic to a stream, or like, is there a fucking... I don't know what it is about this. I was just fine. Jesus. Thank you for the $2. Thoughts on Salt Papi versus Tony Ferguson? Give us a breakdown. I think Salt Papi's going to win by KO. Even though Tony Ferguson did shout me out in the build-up, I still think Salt Papi's got this one in the bag. And I'm concerned. Oh no, they're going to fail a double leg on me. I know, yeah. Well, I just saw a video on TikTok of Paddy versus Islam on UFC 5 and the comments believed it was real and were glazing Islam. They're retarded. Like, honestly, retards. That's why I don't have a TikTok account and I don't make TikToks. They're a retard set of humans in there. They're lost. They don't deserve my content. That's what you're making, huh? BHOs. How does this affect Lee Murray's legacy? It just really does, dude. I feel like Lee Murray's come out of this whole thing on the sort of short end of the stick, you know. Thoughts on JG2, most underrated MMA YouTube channel, IMO? He's pretty good. Yeah. Shout out to JG2. He does his thing. DDP Hamza MVP press conference is going to be crazy. MVP at a Dricus du Plessis press conference is going to be wild. Wild, dude. I hope that du Plessis does it. Did you see pictures of Pewdiepie at Disneyland Tokyo and his son wearing a pink dress with a bow in his hair? I didn't see that, no. I don't pay attention to Pewdiepie's kids and what they're wearing. Thanks for letting me know, but no, I'm not up to date on what Pewdiepie's kids are wearing. But that would be a shame. Impression of Tom interviewing with Nina, but he has anxiety. Tom interview with Nina, but he has anxiety. Oh no. Well, even if you haven't, it's about to fucking happen to you. Forget what it would take. It'd take a fucking bit of anxiety is what it would take. I don't know if he has the Pedro Pascal anxiety or the every other human on earth ever anxiety. Maybe he has the Pedro Pascal one. No gay stuff. Do you ever think about clapping men's buns? No, I do not think about clapping men's buns at any point. Thank you for the $2, dude. Dagestanis or Chechens? Chechens. Seem a bit cooler. Explain the Umar hate, because I actually don't hate him. I'm not hating on Umar. I'm just saying he'll lose to Peter Yan, and I don't think he's going to be a world champion. He's good against Marab, but I think there's too many tricky styles in between there. I don't think Mario Batista is it, but I feel like he's probably going to lose to Peter Yan. And his fans are annoying as well. They're all inbred little fucking rodents not from Dagestan. All of them. Guru, what do you think about Poopsluff Joran? I don't know who he is. Predictions, JDM round 3 body shot TKO. I don't think DDP mentions MVP's dad. I reckon someone like Colby would though. Nah, DDP, if MVP even... dude, MVP might actually intentionally lose to Cannoneer so that he never gets a matchup with DDP, because if he imagine MVP just says something really light to DDP. Like, you're untechnical, man. So what, man? You're just untechnical, innit? Wow, somebody's talking about... Let's talk about 22 counts of rape. How about it? I wonder, nobody said anything about dads, bro. Chill out. But let's get into it. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I'd love to see him just go off. Come to South Africa, bro. Don't be soft. Again, I don't want to go to South Africa now. I'm not... What do you think that fucking donation's going to get a result of? This is what I don't understand. I'm not going to... Okay, sure. And then end the stream and catch a flight to fucking South Africa. What do you want? I've been. I ain't going again. I don't need to go again. If I need to go again and there's an opportunity down there, I'll go. But I'm not going to go there for banter, like for fun. That's not happening. I don't want to go there. It's not nice. It's really not nice. Chat, when I went there, yeah, for the last half of the trip, I actually left the place early. Because on the last half of the trip, no water. No water. Deal with it. Just fucking deal with it. They said, oh, we're fixing it now. We're actually working on a solution now. We were waiting all day for like running water. Because there was no shower. There was no nothing. The whole water fucking system was destroyed in the local area that we were staying in. Yeah? And then they said, oh, we're working on a fix. We're working on a fix. I was like, okay, I'll wait until the end of the day. They're going to fix this. This is a one-off. They bring up buckets of water upstairs and just put them on the floor in our fucking Airbnb. And say, there you go. And we said, huh? And they said, we're working on a fix. I thought this was the fix. This is the fix. You can use this to wash. And we were like, okay, this is interesting. This is an interesting thing. Not on for another 2 days after that. They kept bringing up buckets of water to fix. I spent a couple days of that South Africa trip running waterless. Fuck that shit, man. I ain't going there anymore. I ain't living through that ever. Couple days without running water, no shower. Fuck off. I ain't washing like a fucking whore in a sink.